Let's be real. No woman wants a guy who's under every girl's posts on social media. It's not just that. Women dig men that have a mysterious aura. The secret? Keeping a low profile. It's the one thing you need to master to become a high-value man. Stop trying to look high-value and bring out your inner low-profile persona. Women are more likely to fall for that because the secret is that she's waiting for the moment when she's with a guy who captivates her, leaving her friends to play catch-up. So let's tell you why every high-value male keeps a low profile. He's got nothing to prove. A true high-value man doesn't live for anyone's validation. People will notice a positive change in you if you're secretive and don't just let anyone into your life. Even more if you disappear without warning and focus on your goals in solitude. You see, people are drawn to mystery because it piques their curiosity and makes them want to know more. If you let their imaginations fill in the blanks about who you are, you're automatically high value. The low-key man isn't bothered by the chaos around him, even if everyone else is trying to shove him aside, especially his interactions with women and his environment. He always seems to be able to easily get along with women, and the more that's true, the more appealing he gets. It's especially noticeable in his nonverbal cues and body language. He will not bother the ones around him. Instead, he'll offer some words of wisdom and support. A high-value man has a proactive outlook on life at all times. He isn't going to spend his time, effort, or resources sitting around. He is aware that every day presents a chance to make progress and complete tasks. So he doesn't hang around for things to happen. He makes things happen. And that, folks, makes the ladies go gaga. They're going to want to get to know you more and more and notice your every move. Gatekeeping yourself. Look, information is power. You don't want to overshare every aspect of your life. Leave something for the imagination. The narrative you spin around yourself is everything. It controls how you're perceived. High-value men rarely share details about themselves. It's hard for others to read you when you're not an open book. There's more to you that meets the eye. It seems like people try to discover your true self, but they lack the necessary keys to enter your heart. Being low profile has more to do with your attitude and way of thinking than it does with your appearance. You start to adopt an air of mystery. People are compelled to learn more about you as a result because everyone wants to feel wanted. The less time a high-value man spends with others, the more mysterious he becomes. See, a low-key demeanor also helps in self-defense. Speaking sparingly is better than speaking a lot and shooting yourself in the foot. Believe it or not, talking a lot isn't necessary to be understood and heard. More often than not, it leaves you looking stupid. When you say less, people listen to you more intently. If you don't say anything, they'll try to figure out who you are. High-value people are renowned for having a low yapping rate and a high listening threshold. They have excellent communication skills, yet they don't feel the need to control the conversation or talk about themselves all the time. So yes, you can project an aura of mystery and intrigue by speaking less and listening more. Another crucial component of mystery is nonverbal communication. Make use of your facial expressions and body language to project a sense of curiosity and mystery. Make minimal eye contact and try not to show too much emotion with your facial expressions. Let your actions do the talking. As we said, being low-key is more about your mindset and attitude than it is about how you look. You begin to project a sense of mystery, and that makes people want to know more about you since they all want to feel valued. Being low profile is all about self-preservation. You don't have to use words to build yourself up. Just let your actions do the talking. That's key to being a high-value man. As a result, people are more invested in their energy and make an effort to learn more about you. This includes giving you resources like cash, time, love, care, social ties, networking contacts, influence, etc. You've got to realize that in order to prevent wasting these valuable resources, it's super important that you exercise a feeling of responsibility towards the essentials of life. High-value men exclusively invest their resources in only those individuals, items, and pursuits that will further the forward motion and constructive momentum of their lives. They take care not to mindlessly squander limited resources on things that won't advance his goals or add value to their life. You see, a high-value man will never be caught ignoring his responsibilities and fumbling the bag. Prioritizing the upkeep, organization, and care of his life's essentials, He'll make sure that every important task necessary to keep his life on a successful path is finished to the best of his ability. For instance, these men will not skimp on payments, fail to replace their car's oil, or accidentally spend a mortgage payment on useless things. Rather, they ensure that the essentials and fundamental needs are met in order to prevent disorder in their life. Yes, being low profile means staying on top of your game. Prioritizing inner truth and peace. Knowing true peace comes from being content with yourself is a major key for high-value men. When you live your life on your terms, prioritizing your truth and peace, you stop living for outside validation. Having said that, a valuable man does not back down from challenging times or conflicts. He takes these issues head-on and realizes that if you're not willing to fight for the causes and ideals you hold dear, you won't be able to achieve anything in this life. It's unlikely that a guy who is unable to defend his moral convictions will be able to add much genuine, long-lasting value to the tribe or the wider community, right? Adopting a standard of behavior or code of ethics that pushes you to a higher degree of performance and effectiveness in life as a man is one step toward being a man of true value. High-value men are aware of the need to follow a code of conduct, and they strictly uphold their own high standards as a means of directing their behavior. As a result, their lives become more organized, and they're empowered to act in a more morally upright manner. A guy will find it difficult to add value to the world and spread his influence if he's willing to work only halfway in anything. Pursuing perfection and always aiming to do your best is essential to your mission in life. Ask yourself, is it truly something you should be investing in if you're not going to make the effort to perform the task to the highest standard? Staying true to yourself is the bare minimum. An uncompromising dedication to integrity and ethics is the cornerstone of a really high-value man. These are more than just words. They're a way of life that influences every choice you make and actions you take. Our internal code of excellence motivates us to constantly behave honorably and morally. It's a fundamental aspect of who we are and keeps us grounded. It's also a source of resiliency and strength, a guide that helps you stay true to the high standards you've set for yourself while navigating life's ups and downs. By doing so, even in the face of chaos, you'll be able to keep order and direction because you'll have a strong moral compass guiding you. This compass is what protects our integrity by making sure that we follow the moral guidelines that have helped us establish our reputations. Another thing is that among high-value males, reputation is a currency, the value of which is built on a foundation of respect, trust, and moral code. The foundation of being a high-value man is the cultivation of inner confidence, a self-generated, self-sustaining form of self-assuredness. Being comfortable in your own skin. The truth is, when you're self-assured and confident, you don't need to show off. Your riz exudes on its own. It's about believing without wavering in your worth and capabilities. We intentionally nurture this inner confidence, allowing it to impact every aspect of our lives and flow from us. High-value men don't just strive for greatness for themselves. They encourage others to strive for and maintain higher standards as well. Consider it this way. Men of low value have a tendency to bring others down. In their social circles, high-value guys have a tendency to lift others up, generating a net positive that constantly uplifts the tribe and improves everyone's quality of life. Emotional intelligence, or the capacity to control our own emotions and empathize with others, is the foundation of true self-sufficiency. We become self-sufficient, not just in ideas, but also in actions. By cultivating self-sufficiency, we can gracefully negotiate the complexities of both personal and professional relationships thanks to our emotional intelligence. So in essence, high-value men ultimately realize that in order to make progress and ensure the survival and prosperity of the tribe, they gotta get stuff done, find solutions to issues, and meet goals, all without making a fuss. It's tough, but you gotta aspire to be the kind of man who approaches every circumstance with a can-do mentality and the knowledge that every challenge will call for a plan of action in order to be solved. After all, these low-profile, high-value men are nothing short of warriors who have come to understand that every flaw in their defense system could be a weakness. A man of great caliber will always want to get better. He will aim to improve by 1% each day, and to do that, he's got to put in the work. Make moves in silence. Let your aura do the talking. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one.